Now, from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, partner. A couple of teams that were cellar dwellers a year ago, but as we've seen being around the league for a while, man, that can change one season to the next.
And how often do we see, Mike, a team that finished...
Here's Carlos Santos ready to get this one started. Off we go from Soldier Field. Marcus Jones now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Patriots have a rookie quarterback. It is Drake May. Long past the Tom Brady era, it is May who is now the guy in Foxborough. Out of North Carolina, Greg, the third pick in this past year's draft.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
3rd and 9. Throwing is May. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
On 4th down, Bryce Behringer out to punt for New England. The veteran DeAndre Carter deep for Chicago. This kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. The Bears come out with their quarterback, Caleb Williams. All of Chicago hoping this is the man who can finally answer that long search for a franchise quarterback for the Bears. He won the Heisman. He's the #1 overall pick in this past year's draft.
Last week, when you go back and watch and study this tape, Mike, the problem is at the quarterback position, you need to be a difference maker. Last week, they were trying to overcome his poor performance, and you're just not going to be able to do that week in and week out at this level. Your quarterback has to be a driving force. He has to be a productive player within your system, and when you turn the ball over the way he did last week and not really lead to any points or any real sustained success on offense, that is a hard combination if you expect to win. So they're going to need more production, they're going to need more touchdowns, and they're going to need less turnovers. It's asking a lot. It's a big change from last week, but without it, I don't know if they can expect the results to ever change.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Patriots offense going to take over now for the second time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. On 2nd down, it's May. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Open man is Douglas. It's complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield, perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run. Stevenson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's May. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals, but in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
DeAndre Carter on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. LeBear's offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll start with a golden opportunity here to move out in front. Great field position to start out. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Stevenson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play. The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play. And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The Bears offense ready to get back to work. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
That one into the hands of Moore downfield. A lot of terrific quarterbacks from Southern California, and here's another one. The rookie gets his team a 1st down.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Williams. To the left side, he's got Komet. The Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. It's the Bears off to the early lead. We're back to Soldier Field after this. From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Swift. And that big offensive line clearing space. He's in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to take over once more. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw now, May. Open man there, it is Bourne. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. May going to look to throw. There's Osborne with the grab. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Here's Bryce Behringer now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. On the return, it's Carter. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Another run here, another run by Swift. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Kyle Duggar there to make the play. 3rd and short yardage, and here's Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and 4th down is coming up.
Anytime it's 3rd and short, you better account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what they do here. Great job by the defense, taking him down for a loss. Brings up 4th down.
A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Patriots offense about ready to take over once more. Before we get to this next drive, I want to take a look ahead what's coming up in prime time starting tonight. Sunday Night Football, 2 of the biggest surprises from last year in the NFL. Lions and Texans at NRG Stadium. And then on Monday night, it'll be the Dolphins and Rams in Southern California.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Patriots first down. Here's May. This one complete to Bourne. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throwing now is May. He's got his big tight end, Henry. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's second and 3 to go. Now, May. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Throw again is May. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for New England. This will be returnable from his own 15. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7. They'll go again with Swift. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing. I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Here's Torrey Taylor now, as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to get back at it. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. To throw is May. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Throwing on second down, May. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Here's first and 10. Osborne, the man on the move. Here's May to throw it on first down. The open man is Osborne. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
May to the air once more. Hauled in by the tight end, Henry. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. May to throw again. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Here's May again. Quick hitting slant there. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. On 2nd down, it's May. Now he'll run. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. 3rd down, 3 to go. Osborne, the man on the move. 3rd and short. And here is May. And he's out of bounds at the 5, and they're in business. It is 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Another one from the 5, 2nd down and goal. From out of the gun, here's May. He's got it at the 3.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get...
And that is Hunt in the end zone. He's in. K.J. Osborne. Touchdown, Patriots.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Slice extra point, up and good. And the Patriots move back to within 1. The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action. As much fun as you could have hoped for with both these teams in it to win it.
Expect more of that here in the second half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He finds his big tight end, Everett. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Swift. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense. And they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. They get 14 yards and set up first and goal.
I think if that rush would have failed, Mike, I think they would have had an interesting decision to make come fourth down, but that's all out the window now. Nice pickup, sets up first and goal.
From 6 yards out, it's first and goal. They'll run with Swift. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. They'll try to run this one in. And he will dive into the end zone. DeAndre Swift, touchdown Bears. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense headed back to take over once more. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
On the handoff, Stevenson running left. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains. Osborne, the man on the move. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Working out of the gun, it's May. Open man there, it is Bourne. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Now a give running left. It is Stevenson. And he'll get forward for a couple. Kyler Gordon there to make the tackle. They'll come up on a second down and 8. May gonna look to throw. That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Osborne, the man on the move. May now on first and 10. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. On the give, this is Stevenson. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down. Osborne, the man on the move. They run on the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of that. They get him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 12. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Here we go. 3rd and a yard. On 3rd and a yard, here's May. Open man is Douglas. It's complete. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Here's May. That one taken in. Hendrick Bourne. Touchdown, New England. Greg, how often do we say it's a 1-possession game, but that's a 2-part story? Part 1 taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a 1-score game. They need this 2-point conversion here to tie it up.
Throwing is May. That'll be caught, and he will not get in. They will come up empty on this try for 2, unable to tie this football game up. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Bears offense ready to take over once again. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. To the perimeter, he got Odunze on the out. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Off play action. Here's Williams. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. The number 3 overall selection, Drake May, headed out for the next Pats possession. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Osborne, the man on the move. He'll run. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground. And he's got it. That'll move the chains. 1st down at the 47. They'll keep it on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. Throwing now is May. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. To throw now, May. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Jalen Johnson had the good coverage and is able to knock that one away. 3rd and a yard. Putting the tight end in motion. Off the play fake, here's May. He finds a man, that's Osborne. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. They'll run here. Not much to speak of on that one, maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. On second down, it's May. We'll set up the screen for Gibson. Big play coming up. This is third down. Pass completed to Douglas. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down. So, here's the kicker, Joey Sly in a pressure spot. This to grab a late lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. They move out front and take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
The Bears offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The deficit is 1, as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. Williams going to look to throw it on first down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
It is second down and 5. They'll drop to throw. Completing that one to Carter. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. On third down, it's Williams, and that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marte Mapu. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So often it just comes down to decision-making, and while you understand there's going to be ups and downs and ebbs and flows anytime you're dealing with a young rookie quarterback, the reality is he wants to play well here at home. Maybe he's pressing a little bit, but he wants his fans at his home crowd to be behind him and support him. That's going to come. That's going to be all in due time. But here today, he's got to worry about just play well and execute at the quarterback position. Everything else will take care of itself.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. They'll try to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's second and 6. They'll go right back to Stevenson. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. The Bears go ahead, take their third and final timeout. They'll talk things over before third down. From out of the gun, here's May. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. And the Patriots are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
From a little further back, here's second and goal. So it's a road win here for the Patriots. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.